Have you ever looked at a poor person and wondered, what are you doing that is keeping you poor? This is not meant to bash people or make them feel bad about themselves. It's simply a compilation of advice taken from wealthy people on the poor habits that they never incorporate into their lives. Let's take a look at the 15 things poor do, but rich don't. Before starting the video, please subscribe to Luxury World so you can keep enjoying the interesting stuff. Number 15. Watching TV every night or a ton of Netflix. While the poor people are enjoying themselves by watching Netflix and chill, rich people are educating themselves, trying to understand things that they couldn't do before. One common trait among poor people is that they watch a lot of TV. They might come home from work and immediately turn on the television. They may also be the same people who are binge watching a series on Netflix on a regular basis. For a lot of people, watching television and movies is a way for them to escape their reality. This is the key to the difference between the rich and the poor. Instead of looking for an escape, rich people are trying to find solutions and keep moving forward. Number 14. Eating fast food. When you're low on cash, going to McDonald's to buy something off a dollar menu can be incredibly tempting. However, this type of mindset usually leads to obesity. There are plenty of overweight rich people out there, but those are usually people who inherited their riches. Some self-made millionaires are in excellent shape. In fact, the richer someone gets, the more likely they are to hire a personal trainer. This is not just about being slim and attractive either. Rich people want to eat healthy because they know that it will help them perform as well as humanly possible. Once you are eating a clean diet, your mind becomes clear. You will feel mentally and physically better than you ever have before in your life. Number 13. Poor people get paid based on time. Poor people don't profit from the results of their hard work. Their boss is, or the shareholders of the company are. Yes, even your boss could be wasting his potential. Poor people do get punished if the results are bad. They can get fired. It all depends on how good your boss likes you. You need to own up to the risk of getting a bad result. You need to work on your result in improving skills. Improve the product or service that you can deliver. All the risks are on your shoulders, but also all the profits. If you can make shit, then you can get shit for profit. If you make or deliver the best damn thing in the world, you can make millions, even billions that way. If you can start a company that provides a product or service, then you are the shareholder. You are the bottom line. Every profit goes to you. All the big companies started this way: Amazon, Microsoft, Apple, Google, and so on. Number 12. They rush to buy during huge sales like Black Friday. There are so many people who decide to follow the herd by shopping on Black Friday. While it's true that there are some great sales, it is actually possible to buy those items at similar prices during other times of the year. So by going out in the middle of the night on Thanksgiving, you are really just giving in to what these huge corporations hope you will do. More often than not, you will end up wasting money on sales rather than saving. The mindset also applies to regular sales too. When someone waits for something to go on sale before they buy it, they are essentially settling for second best. We all know what it's like to go to a store once everything is on clearance and realize that all of the clothing items left on the rack are simply the worst style. Number 11. Playing the lottery. Poor people love to play the lottery to get rich quick. In reality, the odds of winning the lottery are 1 in 13,983,816. So, why buy lottery tickets? You are really just contributing towards someone else's winnings. Instead of spending that money on starting a business or investing in their future, they hope that they will be lucky. According to a survey by Bankrate, people who make $30,000 a year or less tend to spend 13% of their income on financial vices. like lottery tickets, cigarettes, and coffee at Starbucks. And 28% of people who fall into the lowest income bracket in the U.S. play the lottery multiple times a week. But people who make over $70,000 per year spend only 2.6% of their income on financial vices. Higher earning households play the lottery far less often. Even though they earn more money, they choose not to. Number 10. Get-rich-quick schemes. Poor people are far more likely to fall for get-rich-quick schemes. In today's world, they're used to getting instant gratification. Everything we want to know is available online from our phones. People who are raised in today's world seem to expect their rise to wealth to happen just as quickly. More often than not, they end up falling for a multi-level marketing company or a pyramid scheme. A salesperson tries to pitch the idea that you can make a ton of money by selling a product to family and friends. A rich person would never fall for this kind of scheme because they have educated themselves on finance and business. They would see a red flag from a mile away. If it seems too good to be true, it probably is. The rich understand that it takes a very long time to make money. There is no such thing as an overnight success, and get rich quick is a fantasy. Number 9. Focusing on obstacles rather than opportunities. Poor people will look at a lofty goal and think, wow, that's going to be so difficult. They begin to think about all of the obstacles that are ahead of them. Sometimes the anxiety can be overwhelming, and they give up before they even get started. This is why so many poor people never even try to go after their dreams. If they are afraid of failure, they will miss out on opportunities. Rich people, on the other hand, don't worry too much about the obstacles. They may say, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. It's not necessary to know exactly how every step of the process is going to play out. Think about some of the greatest innovators like Henry Ford and Elon Musk. The ideas of the machines they wanted to create did not exist yet, but they had a vision and a willingness to keep trying. Every obstacle is just an opportunity in disguise. Number 8. Poor people focus on saving. You can never get rich by saving. If you make $100,000 every year, how are you planning on saving to become a millionaire? You need to save all your money you will earn in the next 10 years just to become a millionaire. If you can become rich with money that you saved, then you can become rich with the money that you are already earning. Do that instead. It is a lot easier. You're already spending years educating yourself about that subject. Focus on increasing your income. Make the income stream bigger, or make more income streams. If you don't do anything with your savings, it is worth as much as that fat on your belly. Getting fat is also saving. Does it do you any good? No. It is a potential that is weighing you down, and probably also all those donuts. 7. Blaming others for their problems. Poor people tend to blame other people for their failures. Suddenly, they are a victim in their own life. By putting blame on others, it takes away your responsibility for your own destiny. At the end of the day, you are the only person who has control over your life. Number 6. Never following through. Pretty much everyone knows a friend who has big ideas and no follow-through. They talk and talk about how much they want to do something, but never actually act on their ideas. This is something that only poor people do. They give up on their potential to succeed because they are not willing to put in the work. Number 5. Spending money before they get it. We have already talked about credit cards on this list. Poor people tend to spend money before they get it. Leading up to their paycheck, they are thinking about everything they want to buy. After all of the bills are paid and the weekend is over, the bank account balance has suddenly dropped. Poor people also immediately begin taking out loans as soon as they get a new job or promotion. By living this way, they can never escape poverty. Number 4. Believe other people should help them. Poor people think that someone owes them something. They often believe that they deserve a handout simply because they were born. Many poor people assume that the rich were handed a big break from someone else. This is one of the reasons why poor people fall for pyramid schemes. In reality, no one offers you help or mentorship unless they see you are already putting in the work. Number 3. They cut back. There is so much advice out there telling you to cut back on your spending. Millennials are often shamed for spending on Starbucks and avocado toast. While some of this advice to spend less may be true for people who are spending far too much on financial vices, there are many who are already cutting back pretty much everywhere else in their lives. Pushing someone to save money could also have an adverse effect on their mental state. They are living in a scarcity mindset rather than one of abundance. Number 2, they don't invest in themselves. Nowadays, we hear a lot about self-care. People think that by getting a manicure or styling their hair, it means that they are investing in themselves. While your onward appearance is surely part of it, there is so much more to investing in yourself if you want to be rich. The rich go deeper with learning new skills and increasing their value as a person. Number 1. They stay at the wrong job. If you are poor, it is more than likely that you have had at least one experience working at a terrible job. Unfortunately, far too many people stay at a bad job for years, even though they know it makes them miserable. People always do this when they feel desperate or that they can't get anything better. People who eventually become rich never settle for being treated poorly by their boss or being underpaid. They decide to find a new place to work. Do you agree with these 15 things? Do you disagree? Let us know in the comments. Please subscribe to The Luxury World for enjoying our latest videos. Thanks for watching.